good. 60 FPS. We are going to be in 720 by whatever 80. I think we're going to turn off the light. There we go. A little bit dark in here, but that'll be good. Alright, let's go ahead and get into things. So, the goal for tonight is we're going to try to reduce our time, something a little bit more usable. Just practicing looking around. Okay. This is my default. What is lower sensitivity in this game? Oh, it's about. Where was that? I can try this out. I'll try like a really short run real quick with that, but actually even just a portion of a run, just to get used to it. Alrighty, this is pretty slow, but I'm not used to the extra amount I have to move my mouse. Oh, that's right, I forgot I bound that to Q, so. Just getting used to the sensitivity a little bit. I think it'll be fine as I move on a little bit more. There we go. Alright, okay. Awesome. So, just getting used to things right now. So I found out a lot of small little optimizations. There's definitely some things that I can do to make this run way, way, way faster, but for right now I'm mostly just focusing on playing this in the any percent lagless glitchless category. When you add in lag, you can definitely speed up this time immensely and start to do all kinds of cool things. And you can cut down, without warp, you can cut the game time down to like 2.5 minutes, down from about 6 minutes, which is what I'm aiming for. So like 6 minutes to 2.5 minutes, obviously that's a big jump. And the way you do that is you actually just skip the red gun entirely. The red gun and the blue gun, you can actually, sorry, the red gun and the yellow gun, you can actually go straight in with the green gun, but we're not going to worry about that for now. We're just going to go through this the standard way, get all the guns, the way the game is more or less intended you to play. So, here we go. You guys ready? Let's do this. It's just a raw run through. Not going to do any optimization right now at this moment. Whoops, now I'm used to the other mouse setting. I probably shouldn't have played with that mouse setting because now it's throwing me off. Now I'm using my, like, pivoting way too far on my mouse. Alright, so we set up by just looking at this crack right here. Oops. Kind of screwed that up. I got this one much faster, but I'm still pretty slow at it. In fact, that actually just killed the run right there. So, this is gonna definitely be way slower than it should be. And then we go here, and then we just go into the green gun room. We go to jump too far. Hug this wall, stare at the eye. Then we have to go over this bridge. I'm still just trying to get a feel for this route. Like, it's not that difficult of a route, but being fairly new to speedrunning requires me to just think about what I'm trying to do at all times and not get too overzealous about just trying to run through it as quickly as possible. I have to be smart about that. And then we just go straight to managing resources. Actually, wait, no, that was the right one. Okay. We just need to grab this cube. Sometimes it helps to be on the side. Alright, so we're going up to get the bread gun. We've got all the guns now. It's just a matter of finishing this. Oh fuck, I just screwed that up. Okay. Try to get this block again. There we go. You need to get it in the corner. You can't be on the bottom. There we go. We'll just push it there. This is really where the biggest time save comes in if you do this correctly. Like, you can actually pull some cubes in here. It makes the rest of this really easy. You can elevator up. You can do all kinds of stuff, but still really bad at getting this elevator correct. Ideally you want to be able to do that in like 2 jumps, just kind of automatically do it, but I'm not playing very well, so it's fine. It's okay, the goal here isn't to get this immediately. This is just a practice run as I'm starting out the day. Oh, it stopped blinking, that was weird. Oh my god. This is the run killer. Okay. That worked out eventually. It was not pretty, but we got it. Honestly, most of the time just comes from these 2 rooms. Forgot you jump through there. Because these last 2 or 3 rooms are just they're difficult to go through it pretty quickly, so just have to end up taking your time. As soon as we pass the picture, then we escape, and we just go straight to the end. There's lots of ways that you can kind of optimize this area and get through it a little bit faster than you should be able to, but we're not focusing on that too much. I still haven't figured out a good jump timing for that elevator. I guess it'll work. It'll do. Whatever I just did was fine. They're definitely getting faster. I mean, when we compare this to like my first run, it's definitely a lot faster. But still not quite where it needs to be. What? I need to glitch through this block. There we go. Really only need enough to make a staircase here. Everything else is relatively unimportant. That's right, I always forget. Oh gosh. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. Alright, the game's gonna kinda lag a little bit. We good. I prefer doing this backwards. Some people will do it other ways, but that's weird. That should never happen. Never had that problem. It's weird. Let me just soak up the red. Come down right on top here. Should be able to get right in the middle here. There's time. 6:50. Not great, but for the first run of the day, not bad at all. My record so far is 6:22. Definitely you can get it down into the 5-minute area. That's just not excellent play for me, so let's restart level. This brings us back to the beginning. This way I don't have to open and close every single time. Alright. Oh, what just happened? Oh, apparently the game just died. Alright, let me relaunch that. I have no idea what just happened. That was a little strange. Okay, we should be back working. Looks like we're good. Wait, why is it? It just crashed again. What? I think it might be Anti-Timer. Anti-Timer seems to be messing up. Try it one more time. See if this works. If not, we'll just restart Anti-Timer, because that seems to be the problem here. It looks like it's doing okay. So I think we're good. Hopefully it doesn't crash again randomly. So, all right. So let's go ahead and try this once again. 6:50 was our time last time, so let's try to bring that down to at least 6:30. If we get it down to 6:30, we'll be in good shape. All right, you guys ready? And go. Making sure the timer is on. I know you guys can't see anything during this part, but trust me, it's exciting. I got caught on there for a second. That was weird. I got caught on the window, which was not ideal. Looks like the timer fucked up, so I'm gonna try restarting this again. See what happens. Sometimes the Anti-Timer is just, it's just like glitchy. I've had this problem the last couple times I've streamed, and it makes it difficult to accurately time this because my timer keeps messing up. I'm just gonna leave the timer running. It should finish out this run, despite the fact that I'm getting a weird error message right now. We'll see. A much better blue room. Much better leapfrog, that is. There we go here. And back to jump too far. Still not the ideal run. Obviously, I'm still making mistakes, but the goal is to have all the guns by about 2.5 minutes, I believe. That's our goal. The last two guns are pretty easy to get. It's really just the green gun and the yellow gun that are difficult to actually get. It's actually faster, just restart. There we go. Alright, and then we go to jump too far. Make sure we get this time. To leap of faith, pull this back, and we ride up. Looks like the timer's still working, so happy about that. Sorry, I think you only have to go through the front door. You don't actually have to go through the second one, but I could be wrong about that. It might actually have a 2-jump. There it is. There's the 2-jump, the much vaunted 2-jump. Then I get caught on the window, so none of what I do matters. Hopefully this time I don't get caught on the eye for like 10 minutes. I've never had problems with that room until the last run, so it'll be interesting. Alright, we got through that room pretty quickly. I don't remember which way I'm supposed to turn to get to the rooms. Oh, okay, there it is. Isn't too hard at all. So far, these have mostly been YOLO runs. I'm not really working on optimizing anything, just working on all the little small things I've been working on over the past couple weeks. Oh, you know, I really just realized that I need to change my Twitch title. Because right now it says I'm streaming Brood War, which is patently untrue. I'm not streaming Brood War. Streaming Brood War earlier today. I was doing a cast of GTB. GTB is actually really good so far. It's been a replacement for the Africa team battles, which go on which were supposed to happen, but for whatever reason, they couldn't get Blizzard to sign off on the league, and so ended up just going to an unofficial channel. A Korean streamer named Ginyu decided to take up the mantle and cast it and do all the production and everything. I think it's still backed by Africa a little bit monetarily, but it's not the full offline production that it was before. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but it's still been really, really good so far. There's been lots of exciting matches. If you like Brood War, definitely check out GTB. Did I miss that? I did. Okay, well, that was the ending. My timer didn't stop, so that's cool. But I definitely got it before 6 minutes, so I'm happy about that. Or I definitely got it before 6:20, so that's actually a new record for me. Start level. Yeah, let's go ahead and restart the level. And we'll try to reset Antichamber, make sure it works. Again, just really weird that it is, it's not working correctly. Looks like I got 609 based on Antichamber, so cool stuff. So let's go ahead and try and restart that. We're going for 6 minutes. That's the goal for tonight. If we can get down to 6 minutes, I'm down with that. And all we really need to get down to 6 minutes is just good control, just being better with my hands, being a little bit faster in every way. So, all right, are you guys ready? Here we go again. Oh, it did it! It did it! Oh my god, it glitched. We're gonna restart that run. It glitched. You guys saw that. Like, I was looking through the blue and then it was like, nah, this isn't really blue. You don't want to do that. I have to figure out why it does that sometimes, but it drives me crazy. Oh god, I got caught on the wall. I just like killed like 2 or 3 seconds just getting caught on that wall. So I'll just play perfect. It did it again. What the heck? Alright, I'm just not gonna have any luck, so I'm just gonna keep going with this run. Yeah, that's actually about 5 seconds slower than it should be, getting the blue gun. It's pretty brutal. Alright, good leapfrog so far. Actually, that was a really great leapfrog. That's probably the best leapfrog I've ever done. And, sorry, green. Shit, I clicked on the wrong ones. Now we go around, sorry. I'm thinking I'm on a different gun. So that may have killed my time. I just lost like another 5 seconds. It's practically impossible for me to beat my time unless somehow I do it perfectly. The only reason why I'm still going is I did really well in leapfrog. That's like the best time I've ever gotten in leapfrog. But more mistakes like that are gonna cost me. Alright, we're gonna start over the run. That was it. I had to be perfect there and I was not, so. If you're not perfect, then it doesn't count. Not good enough. Alright, here we go yet again. Hold on one second, let me check my Skype. Somebody's messaging me. Oh god, there's not Lost Temple coming in StarCraft Remastered, I hope not. Alright, so here we go, Leap of Faith, let's go! Continually glancing over, making sure my timer is still working. I get the chance. Alright. It glitched out again. It did it again. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm livid. I'm livid, you guys. Oh my god. I did it again. Why? Alright, I'm just gonna take this slow and make sure I get into that blue room. Because every time it glitches out, it wastes a lot more than it should. Alright. It ended up working out fairly nicely for me. Except for my timer reset, so that's not great. What is going on with the anti-timer? I swear to god, sometimes it works and sometimes it just, for whatever reason. Okay, it looks like it started. See if it stops when I pick up the blue gun again. Nope, okay, we actually stayed on that time. Good. So it was much faster. If you guys, last run, it was like somewhere around like almost 16 seconds. That was 13 seconds, so a lot faster there. Doing pretty good so far, just trying to get to the yellow gun now. I think I'm making pretty good time. That's 48 seconds. I feel like 48 seconds is usually the time that I get for the green gun. I don't usually get anything out of the ordinary there. It's usually like right around 48, 50 seconds. Oh gosh. That was bad. That's actually gonna lose me a lot of time. So. Alright, and we get that. Going up. My timer's still working, thank God. Okay. It broke, but at least it's still going. I may have to give up on any timer and find some other solution, because I've just had way too many problems with it. You know, even just today. It's like way too problematic. I think you can actually just do that and go straight to the chase, yeah. Saved about 2 seconds there, which is really nice. Are we gonna get 2 jump? Yes, we did it, 2 jumps. Doing pretty good on Windows so far. Alright, jump room. Got it, nailed it. Easy peasy. Making good time in this room as well, so that's really nice. This is the end. You know, this stream is actually lacking. It's definitely lacking some music. Don't have any music this time around. It's relying entirely on the neat sound effects from Antichamber. It's not, you know, it's not the greatest entertainment, and I'm sure my voice isn't as beautiful as you would like it to be. Definitely not as beautiful as I'd like it to be. Into that corner. Good stuff. Let's try not to get caught on this elevator again. There we go. Nice job. Nice job, me. Oh, except for bad job there. That was not great. I've never had so much trouble getting into that, but oh well. Alright, and we go through here, grab some of these, that should be enough. At least 2. Alright. I may have killed my run a little bit, but we'll see. Alright. Good jump there. I just need to make sure. I can never seem to get this timed perfectly correct where it needs to be. And that's under 6 minutes. We did it, boys and girls. I'm happy. That's all I wanted for today. There it is. Oh, you know what? I know. No, I don't know why it's not breaking. Hold on. Let me see if I can play around this. But we got 550. We got 550, boys and girls. Oh gosh, I'm happy about that. Maybe I need to reinitiate the thing every single time. Not sure, but I'm happy about that. It's pretty sick. So 550. That's a new record for me. I'm not gonna worry about the milliseconds right now. So let me just record this so I have it. Actually, let me use Notepad++, so I don't have to actually remember things. I can just save stuff on here. Alright, so Antichamber, speedrun times. First place we got 5 minutes, 50 seconds. And then the other one that I got was like 6:05 or something like that. And then 6:22 was my record before that. So, cool with that. That is any percent. Lagless, Warpless. Alright, so the next category that I'm going to be going after is going to be any percent Warpless. It's still going to include lag, but that's going to be quite a bit faster, and I'll show you guys why. So while we still have the really nice gun, showing you guys how this works. So what you can do is you can do something really weird here, where when you get in here, you just soak up all this, right? And you can do this actually with the green gun, right? So you do all this, and normally when you walk through here, you lose your cubes. So like, you know, when I walk through here, I lose my cubes. But interestingly enough, if you walk through here while it's lagging, it doesn't do that. So I lied, apparently. Let's reset that. I was working on this the other day and getting it pretty consistently, but apparently I need to practice it a little bit more. So when you go through here, you just, I think I need to be a little bit closer if I remember correctly, so. There it is. So you see I come in with all of these cubes, and it makes it a little bit longer because you still have to walk up the staircase, but it's a lot easier when you get up here because you just go... Oh, something's stuck. Something's stuck. There we go. Mouse key was stuck or something like that. You just come in here and you can do all this. This is really nice. And having cubes over here just makes a huge difference. Let's try to forget that I have to look the other way. And then you can actually skip this room right here by what you do is you throw a block there, then you come back over here, and if you do this correctly, it will allow you to, it will basically like block your spawn, and you'll be able to walk straight through. And I seem to be having some difficulty actually pulling this off the way it's meant to happen. You have to do it while you see the yellow, and then when you come around here, it should move. I had made this work a little bit before, but I can't seem to replicate that now. So what should happen is you come over here, and this is fine, and then that moves to the inside of the wall. And then when you walk through here, you can basically just glitch through it. I may just be placing it in the wrong place, I'm not sure. Let's try maybe just placing it right there. Huh. I've not had this problem yet since trying this out. This makes me feel dumb. yeah, it's like you see how it disappears here. That's the effect of this this block. What it does is, if you stare at it and you do it correctly, you actually just teleport into the purple room automatically. But apparently, I am doing something completely wrong. It's supposed to shift to the outside, is what it's supposed to do. It's like when you drop it right there, and you look back in here, it looks like this, and then it's supposed to shift slightly to the outside when you look back through here, but it doesn't seem to be working right now. So that's a little bit surprising. I've not encountered this problem. Well, we'll just go ahead and skip through here. Do it the old-fashioned way. It's a little bit strange that I'm having this issue, because I've never had this problem before. And this is a room that I've still been having trouble with. There's a lot of different ways to go about doing it. But so what some people will do is they'll drop one right here, and then they'll just elevator themselves up when they disrupt the thing. So we just disrupt it and then elevator ourselves up. Like, you have to be really quick about it, otherwise it's actually quite difficult to do, to pull off reliably, so yeah, let me just try that one more time. Okay, that's not gonna work. Yep, so not working for me right now. Whatever reason, but we have other ways of manipulating it. There we go. Rip. And so the other way we can deal with that is we just put a block here and go kind of sideways, and then always do something like that. Weird, what is getting stuck right now? I think it's my Alt key, or is it my Control key? Is it my mouse? Is it my mouse button? Oh, interesting. I finally got this to work. I've been trying to get this to work forever. Okay. So basically what this is mouse wheel up will just automatically just do this forever. This is kind of cool. This makes my life, and then I can just cancel it with right click. So cool stuff there. That's pretty neat. I didn't know I could do that. That'll work too. And then from here, you actually can't do anything, but you can again lag glitch right here. This is where you can, normally when you walk through here, actually I don't think there's even a barrier. You can actually just walk in here, and that's the end right there. But the easier way to do this is you can actually still teleport into that room. All you have to do is shoot a block and Q at the same time, and then when you go back to the escape, teleport to the escape, there's your block, right there, and you're there. So the nice thing about this is you can actually do it with the blue gun, or sorry, you can actually do it with the blue gun, but usually you get the green one as well, and it's actually a little bit more complicated than that as well, because you can't do this one block trick with the green gun. You would need a certain amount of blocks, and the only way to actually do that is at this point, you either have to, you know, go searching for blocks somewhere else. Usually the most typical suspect is you walk over here, walk to the right, and grab enough blocks. There's actually ways around that as well. So like normally, like this is the old-fashioned way. This is how people used to do it when they needed blocks, right? They needed blocks, and then they're like, oh gosh, okay, I gotta go down here. They fly down here, and then what you do is you make a box here that adds over there. It comes around right here, just to the left of this. It has to go past the connection here, and then you just oh, whoops, I screwed up. All right, that was unexpected. I don't usually screw up like that on that. I think you have to start on the corner properly. So it goes back through here. I'm gonna go back through here, draw a little circle, a little square rather. Right. You lead it from the corner there, and that lets you in. That's how you get in with the green gun. And then once you have the green gun, then you just F11 lag here and walk through the grate, and you should have all the cubes that you need, but I screwed up, so it didn't matter. This is one of those things, it's really difficult to like actually pull off consistently unless you've done it a million times, which I've done it like a grand total of like 5 or 6 times, so it's understandable that I'm not particularly good at this lag glitch, or that apparently. I only have a handful of hours in this game. I really need a lot more before I become super comfortable with doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. A speed run. So there we go. And that time we got it through. So that's how you get in with the green gun. So just to demonstrate, I'll just show you guys how to fully get in there with the green gun. I'll explain a little bit later how to get cubes out over there a lot faster than actually going over here and grabbing those cubes at the fly and then running back down and jumping down. There's a much faster way, but so just gonna show you guys how to do this run with the lag. That lag glitch there alone just changes everything. It makes the run so much smoother, so much easier. You don't really have to worry about anything once you do that, so it's pretty nice. So we're gonna get the blue gun, then we're gonna go after the green gun, and this is gonna screw up the timer just a little bit because it's gonna be confused that we're not getting the other reds or the other guns. I didn't change the important things on the timer, so it may get a little bit confused, but it'll be fine. Alright, and then from here, this is when we would go to Leap of Faith and walk over here to fly, and then we're just going to grab some of these blocks. We don't need a ton, just enough. So we got that, and then we F11 through this wall. It's great, rather. And we've got all the cubes we need. So yay, this is easy. And then to get up here, we just build ourselves a little staircase, jump over, easy peasy. I don't have a ton, and I can't actually replicate it. That's the one problem of doing this with the green gun versus the red gun, is you have a lot less to work with, and if you don't do it correctly, it makes it a lot more difficult. Alright, it's not gonna work for me. Oh my gosh, alright, so I'm just gonna restart over here. There it is. Okay. I actually need that. I need every block I can get at this point. So to do this, you actually do the same sort of method that you would do the other gun, but what you're going to do instead is do this sort of jump, but I'm really bad at it, so we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way because I haven't really practiced that method at all, and I'm going to look like a retard trying to make it work. So we'll just do it the old-fashioned standard version. This is how you would do it if you didn't have cubes in this room. Everything else is just small optimizations to get tiny leads. As you can see though, I'm already beating my other record by an insane amount. It's actually, like, the difference is just crazy, so we throw that in there and we go ahead and go to the escape, grab our block, and we're officially at the end. Just grabbing this, and then we're just going to hop over this wall. It didn't quite go where it was supposed to. Okay, well, this is rare to have that much trouble with this, but it's fine. I'm gonna grab that and fall through here. Generally you want to go to the right side of this bridge, that's where the magic happens. And then we toss that in there for the win. If I screwed up, so there we go. And right there at 3:45-ish, you can already see that cuts down a significant amount of time just doing it that way. So gonna restart level. You can see it's a pretty big difference, but you don't get all the guns, and that's really what screws up the timer and everything, because it's expecting me to get all the guns. There's an interesting way that you can do some stuff with that that set of glitches, where you can still play an all gun. You can still play any percent all guns, but you actually do it in kind of a different order, because that's not very it takes too much time to actually go get the other guns, especially when all you have is the green gun. So it makes it a lot easier to actually do that if you can actually just skip to the end doing the method I did, and you suck up a little bit of this black cube. It actually gives you the black gun. So as you can see, now I have a black gun, and I can go to any point that I want. So normally this was just a green gun. All I can do is just paint with it and soak stuff up. That's basically what I can do. But what I can actually do now is I can move it, I can replicate it, I can do anything the red gun can do because I have the black gun, and the black gun is the god gun. So it's a pretty neat little thing that you can do, and that just allows you to get the other two really, really fast, because once you have the black gun, then you can go to, let's see, I'm trying to think, what's the fastest way to get to yellow? I think this is still the fastest way to get to yellow. I could be wrong, but it does make this significantly easier. You do it this way, and then you just can run back to the very end. Oh, by the way, this is another place where you can use the not lag hack, but lag glitch. Do pretty good use if you do that correctly. So you come up here, and then you go ahead and go up to managing resources. And normally we would have a problem with this, but bam, we've already got everything we need. That's how you get the yellow gun, and then the red gun. Same thing that we did before. We're just toss it up. I can't see it because it's black on the ceiling. There it is. So it just makes it significantly easier to do it that way. And you can do some interesting stuff like hub storage to make this even easier to go through, but it's not a big deal. This allows you to just get all the guns if you still want to do that quest. It's kind of a newer route that someone discovered at some point. It's kind of interesting the way it works. And then you just go back and do your thing. Actually, at that point, you can actually just skip straight to the end because you've already been there, and you can just soak that up and go. You don't have to go through all that again. So it's an interesting twist on the normal way that you would do it. Let me check to see that everything is running smoothly. Yeah, I didn't think so because my window got smaller. So let's go ahead and fix that window real quick. Antichamber. Let's do that. There's the fix. Kind of. Why is it like smaller than normal? Okay. I guess that's fine. It's just character now. I don't know why the screen got smaller. That's actually really weird. It's because it isn't. What? There we go. Okay. It's like way too big now. There it is. Okay, we fixed it. We fixed it, boys. It's good. Done. Easy peasy. So, I guess we'll try my run, the standard run, one more time just to play around with it, see if I can get a little bit faster. That's without the lag glitch, and then I'll try once again with the lag glitch just to see what I can actually get on that, because it's actually pretty fun. What was that time? It was like around 320? Okay. You guys ready? In 3, 2, 1. Rip. Rip, there goes the run. There goes the run. Alright, restart. Oh my god, that was bad. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's try it one more time. I still screwed up again, but not quite as badly, so it's okay. Remember, our goal is like 11 seconds here, and we're already past that, so it's probably not going to happen. 14.8 is not bad for screwing up horribly to begin with, so I'll take it. But all those small seconds add up, so if you're not getting that early on, it's just not pretty. Alright. I'm pretty used to this route now. Kind of on muscle memory. I did look the wrong way there, which was kind of bad. It lost me just a little bit of time, but still at 48 seconds for the green gun, which, as I said, has been pretty standard for me throughout, even from the very beginning. So, that's good news. Alright, and then we go to managing resources. I always take my time and pause there because it's really easy for me to screw that up. I'm really bad at messing that one up. Not getting any luck so far with this. There it is. Alright, moving up. I think this is mostly straight, so I'm not gonna be in danger of falling off the cube. Come on. There we go. Okay, woo! Almost went in the grid, which would have been really bad. Alright, so we're doing the standard way, so we're not going to grab those cubes. Chase. Oh, my eye. Two jump. I'm getting a lot better at that. Holy crap. I've consistently gotten 2 jumps all night. That's actually insane. I walked a little bit too far out of both sides of that, but oh well. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, by the way, in this game, don't ever jump upstairs. It's like really bad. Walked a little bit too far past that area, so that wasn't great either, but it's not a huge deal. Still pretty good shape. Timing is pretty good so far. We're at 3, almost 4 minutes now, so 2 minutes to finish up this room. That's definitely doable. Did I just nail that jump? Is that the first time I've actually nailed that jump? That is the sickest jump, dude. Oh, it's doing the thing. It's doing the thing where sometimes it glitches and won't let my buddy activate it. I swear to God, I'm on it. Like, it's not me, it's the game. May have lost me the time that I needed. No? We'll see. I really need to make those motions a lot smoother. Oh, I accidentally did that wrong, but that's fine. At that point, honestly, I probably should have just gone down the elevator with cubes the way it's intended, instead of glitching through. Good, that should be enough. Oh God, that was a screw up. What? What? Alright, there we go. Jump straight over. That was really nice. That was a good jump. We just fall through this way. Bam. Should get it right on cue. There it is, 602. Not great, just small little errors everywhere. It eventually adds up, you know. Every time you make a small error, you lose like 2 or 3 seconds, then it just adds up more and more. So, 602.5. I'll just go ahead and record that, 602.5. And so we'll go ahead and try that one more time. 'Cause that's the whole spirit of speedrunning, is you just do something over and over and over until you go crazy. But this isn't a particularly challenging speedrun overall. It's kind of why I started with this game. It's not that difficult. It's actually fairly short. As far as speedrunning games go, but it's still very involved and definitely has a lot of skill involved with it, so there's a lot of room for small improvements and just improving your skill overall. Wait for this eye to slowly close. I didn't get that until like really late for whatever reason. My timer isn't working. That's awesome. All right, let's restart that. So my timer's working. That's probably pretty good. What is the WR? Hi, prepare to fight. What are you saying by what? Oh, what is the world record? The world record is something ridiculous. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to change my title. I really need to do that. Let me change this real fast, and then I promise I will answer your question. Okay, so prepare to fight. The world record is something ridiculous. It's actually at I think 44 seconds is the world record right now. Go to speedrun.com, you can find out for sure. But it's actually insane how low they can get it. But the way that they do that is they actually use a warp, which I can attempt to do, but it's a little bit difficult, and I haven't tried it enough to really replicate it well. But I can show you if you want. Just let me know in the chat. For right now, I'm just going to be doing the run up until I get the green gun at the very least, and then if I hear from you, then I'll go ahead and show you what's going on with that. If you don't use the warp, it goes down to about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Earlier I had about 3:30, but it was really messy, and a lot of the later stages of my run are quite unoptimized. That was really bad, but it's fine. I said it was really atrocious. There we go. Jump too far. Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and show you. So the way that the warp works is what you do is you get a whole bunch of cubes, and then you block where you would spawn. So it creates kind of this weird dynamic where normally you'd be able to spawn there, but you can't actually spawn. So it spawns you back in the room. I'm trying to think of where the most optimal place to do this is. So if we go to fly, this is where we spawn. It is right here. And so there's a couple different ways to do this. I think there's an easier room. I think the green room is slightly easier, if I remember correctly. So let me just grab a couple of these, because I didn't do that very well. So maybe not. Maybe it's the blue room I'm thinking of. One of these rooms is very easy to block the spawn. I think it's this one, but I'm gonna need a better gun if I want to actually do this. Whatever, I'll just do it on this one, and I'll just try it a couple times. And hopefully I won't fail a lot. So the way they do it in the world record is they actually, as they're running through here, they jump off here and they block this spawn that's down here, which is right there. And the way that you do this is, as you're jumping, you can either lag glitch or you don't, and you just want to stack this up like that. So it's gonna look like that, but it's gonna be right on top of the spawn. And it makes it so that when you respawn there, it spawns you back in the room, and then you can warp to anywhere on the map. So let me try this. Alright. Wait. It didn't. Oh. I know what happened. Sorry, that was a slight mistake in my control wheel. My mouse wheel, it didn't work correctly like it was supposed to. Okay. So that's gonna block that area, hopefully. I think it actually landed before I escaped, so That's why this is much easier to do with a lag glitch if you want to do it that way. But it's a little bit more difficult to like actually pull off because you have to use both hands for the lag glitch. Blah. I really shouldn't have said I was going to show you because now it just makes me look like I can't do anything at all in this game. Alright, so it may not have worked because I feel like it didn't actually stack anything. What? I think my mouse wheel is messed up because it's like not working the way it should be properly working. What? That's what should be happening when I press the button. Not that. Well, I may have to show it at another time just because for whatever reason my mouse wheel is not working correctly and I have to go change the hotkeys in the config file in order for it to work correctly. I'll try it one more time, but I don't think it worked. Yeah, so the idea is that you're supposed to stack a bunch of blocks here so that when you respawn, and you have to escape so that it actually continues to work. Like if you escape after the blocks land, they won't be here. But if you escape while they're in midair, then they'll be here and they'll block the spawn. And it basically spawns you back into this room with, you still have your gun, and if you right click, you can actually click on any point in the map and actually go to that point. So for instance, I know the end is right there. It's just below strength in numbers, just below this one. So you can actually just go to the end right there. And it'll take you right to where the black is, and you just go straight through. The best players in the world can actually do this with the blue gun without lag, and it makes it super, super fast. It's only 40 seconds long, 44 seconds, so. But otherwise, everyone just uses the lag glitches, which get it down to about 2.5 minutes. As you can tell, there's a pretty significant difference between 44 seconds and 2.5 minutes. So here's the run with glitches, with the lag glitches. Oh god, kill the run, kill the run. I can't believe it. I'm doing like all the difficult things fairly well today, but I'm doing it like all the like super basic stuff, like just like falling and not hitting a ledge is like difficult for me today. I almost did it again, and I like walked up against that wall. That was ugly. So I start this eye until it decides to blink. This one takes forever. Once I get into any percent run down all the way, I think I'm gonna try out 120 signs. That's the more interesting run at the moment. Now that the game has been figured out so well that you can beat it in 44 seconds, most people are kind of resorting to doing 120 signs. That's a little bit longer and requires a little bit more exploration. I think the world record on that is something like 8 minutes. It's pretty quick. Definitely a lot longer than this one. And if you do 100%, which requires all the pink cubes and everything like that, that can go up to about 20 minutes. But oh my god, I broke the bridge. That's the worst. Wait for the bridge to respawn. Yeah, don't break the bridge there. That'll kill your run. I actually don't know why I'm doing this. I was supposed to be showing off the lag version. I'm already committed now. I'm getting a yellow gun. There's the yellow gun. We get our red block over here. There it is. Shoot it up top. I need to be a little bit quicker on my mouse accuracy. Yeah, this game is actually surprisingly easy once you know where everything is. It's very easy to get all the guns. You don't have to worry too much about trying to look around and discover things, because the game is actually quite fast if you do it properly. So here's the, I mean, this is, what I do here is kind of a glitch where you can grab the cube underneath there. You probably shouldn't be able to, but you can. And I don't know why that works, but it does, and you're officially at the end. You just warp straight to the chase. That means, that makes it so you don't have to walk up that gigantic staircase. Just kind of cut straight to the chase, if you know what I mean. Oh god, I hate this elevator. This elevator hates me. After a full day of like getting it on 2 jumps, this doesn't work. This is the easiest puzzle in the world. So go through here. Got it, nailed it. Walk through here. As soon as we hit this staircase, we start running, so that by the time we get here, we're good. You can actually do that a little bit more nicely than I do, but I usually take a little bit of a safer route. It loses you like a second or two, but you are guaranteed to not fall off the platform, so. Side note, I just realized that the chat on my stream isn't working. The chat should be showing up on the stream, but I don't think it has been. Or maybe it has been and I've just been staring at the wrong area. Did it again. I did it again. Started glitching out. Sometimes it does that. It drives me crazy. Oh god, I screwed up. I screwed up, guys. Oh my god, it's not gonna work anymore. I have to pull all of this out. That is the worst thing that's ever happened in this run, ever. Oh my god, okay, well. That's actually never happened to me that badly, so now I know. Don't do that. I still need to work on properly lag glitching through that cube, or not lag glitching, but just glitching through that cube on the elevator, because I think I always have trouble with it. I don't know why. It's not that difficult. So that's through there. Just fly out here. Easy peasy. Just need enough to get up here. Elevator. What? No, stop. Stop, mouse. Okay, I have no idea what's going on with my mouse wheel. It is just doing all kinds of crazy stuff. I haven't had this problem until literally as soon as you started chatting. The rest of the day it's been working perfectly fine. This is not going to be the run. This has been pretty bad. Yeah, I'm already at 6 minutes, so it's a pretty bad run overall. I finished this in 5:50 earlier today, so, and I got stuck on that somehow. Okay, whatever. Stupid block. All right, so we go like this. 6:37. Not great, but I guess that'll work. Go ahead and I'll show you what it looks like with the lag glitch. I was showing it off a little bit earlier, but that's definitely something I can improve on and practice right now, and now's a pretty good time to do that. So gonna restart. Basically, this allows us to get all the way to the end with just the green gun. you don't even need the yellow or the red gun, which is pretty cool. So this is gonna be like quasi speedrun, quasi educational, because I'm still pretty bad at doing this, but at the same time it's still much faster than trying to do this traditionally. Just have to remind myself that I have to go get the I have to go get blocks after I get the green gun. I'm not going to get the yellow gun. What is this? So we go to Leap of Faith, walk across, grab some of these. You can do some nice hub storage here, where you lag out and pull back, but actually I'm not going to do it, just because my mouse wheel has been wonky, so I know it's going to immediately kill my run if I try to do it. And then we just make a small square. Oops. A little bit past that one, and then we start over here, delete it, we'll delete that, and then grab whatever we can from here. And we just lag through this. There we go. That's how you get into the chase with a whole bunch of cubes. Makes doing the chase a lot easier because you have all the tools that you need. Okay, I'm gonna try the cube trick on this wall once. If it doesn't work, then I'll just give up. So. Okay, it didn't work. That's fine. I tried doing this room earlier. I think it's probably in my best interest to not do the wall trick for the sake of time. I'll just do it the standard way I always have done it. I have no idea why that staircase disappeared. This has never happened to me. The staircase disappearing at that particular point in time. A little weird. So this is the nice one because we just throw a cube over there and then catch it. It's gonna be awesome. There it is. There's the end. At 3 minutes. It's actually insane how much faster it is. Boop. We got booped over the wall pretty nicely by that cube that time. There it is. 3:15. Not bad at all. Definitely not world record material, but you can see it's significantly faster when it goes that way. It's actually just so much faster, it's ridiculous. So I'm going to do a little bit of optimization now. Now that I've just done some dry runs, I'm just going to do a little bit of optimization here and there. Nothing super important. I think it's just going to revolve around... actually, let me go ahead and mess with cubes in this area because I think that'll be good. Let me reset the timer real quick so that's not running the entire time while I'm doing this stuff. So let me just play around with cubes over in this area. Let me grab the yellow gun because it'll make my life just a lot easier. Grab the yellow and the red gun. Actually, what am I doing? Let me just go to the end. I can grab the black gun. There we go. Problem solved. So now we have the essentially the same thing as the red gun, but it shoots black cubes. Yay! So let's just play around with this. Easy way to do this is we just get in here. That. And now we got some cubes. Sick. Good stuff. can just glitch through here. And we got our cubes, cool stuff. I'd like to go to 80GQ. I think it'd be really cool. Like I didn't actually get into the speedrunning stuff until just a short while ago. I watched SDGQ and I was like, oh, this is actually really cool. I want to play this. Because this is what I'm all about. I used to be a musician, so I know exactly what it's like to do a whole bunch of really small optimizations and buy some time. But this is the one thing that I can't seem to quite figure out. I can't quite get in here. Oh, you know what? I think that's it. I think that's it right there. There's the white? Okay. So we need the white to appear. I need that to appear white, and then I drop that. Maybe? Maybe? I'm pretty sure that's not how I'm supposed to do it. I have such trouble making this particular glitch work. I'm not sure exactly how it's supposed to work. I've been trying to figure it out, and I can't seem to quite do it. From what I understand, what it does is basically makes it so that we can actually, here, I'll show you. There's a really easy way to show you. So we're in ghost mode right now, so it means we're actually just floating around, whatever. So as you can see, this is actually one room, is this blue into the yellow. But it's really weird because it's kind of transposed on top of this other room, which is physically over here. And what's supposed to happen is when you, let me see if this has a roundabout. Yeah, okay. So basically what happens is when you go through this area over here, after you exit through this door, basically what happens is it automatically teleports you to this area over here, right? And so when you go in through here, it teleports, you're walking into this room over here. But what you can do is, if you have a cube right here, what that's designed to do is it basically blocks where you would normally teleport into that room. So basically what happens is you try to move in there, but it blocks how you would teleport in there, and it just automatically puts you in this room. Basically, it's like if you, there is this space right here in this doorway, and you can actually see it even in ghost mode. And so basically what the block does is it gets you right here, and then it basically pushes you past it, so all of a sudden you're on this side. And so that's a really easy way to just completely skip that room. It's pretty neat. Definitely something I need to work on, figure out how to actually do that correctly. Because I've seen a lot of streamers and world record players do that, but I haven't quite figured it out for myself. I need to figure out how to do this correctly. It might help me to just like wall hop a little bit, just to get used to it. Like, that's basically what we're trying to do here. But starting on that point. So basically what we want to do is wall hop up to the top while this is still going on. I haven't quite figured out the optimal way to do this. Okay, that seems to be pretty good actually. So I can definitely break that bridge if I just walk here and then across here, and then I can wall hop up. I need to be faster, because obviously that is not fast enough. Alright, let's go break that bridge. There it is. Alright. Sick. So that's just all you have to do, and then just go back to, where did that spawn me? Okay. Alright, cool stuff. So I'm really happy that I managed to get that optimization there. That was actually nice. I've been trying to do that one for a while, but it's been difficult. Let me go ahead and do some of the blue gun quests. I still need to practice a game of Leapfrog, because that's by far the most important one in the game. A game of Leapfrog and this first one are basically where you're going to get all your time savers in any run, no matter what you do, because the beginning of any Antichamber run is always like this. Always get the... Oh my god, it lagged out again. I'm so angry. Glitched out again. It drives me crazy. So, actually, let me just go ahead and do that one more time. So, boop. This is where we get our optimization, and I should be able to get it in under 12 seconds. Like, if I do it perfectly, I can definitely do it in under 12 seconds. I'm just going to repeat this motion a couple times. I'm not really timing it, just getting used to the motion. This is looking a lot more solid now. I think I always try to jump there right when I hit the ground, because I feel like it keeps your momentum a little bit better. That was kind of ugly. That was a really bad jump. You always want to be basically looking directly at where you want to fall in right from the start, and that's the most difficult part of that jump, is just know exactly where you want to put your mouse cursor before you even jump, so that you're 100% ready to be where you need to be. It makes it a lot easier to control the jump in midair as well. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking probably, why don't you just fall? Because we want to avoid these very nicely. Because if you don't avoid them very well, then you end up getting caught on the ledges, and that's not what you want to do. You also don't want to be in the very middle, because you lose a little bit of time having to walk those extra like 2 or 3 steps. My main problem is right after I do that, I run out of mouse space, so let me see if I can find an answer to that problem. I can do a mouse lift right when I get the blue gun. There we go. That's a little bit difficult because that basically forces my hand to go really, really close to my keyboard, my mouse hand, and that's not typically what you want to do. Alright, try that one more time, and then I think I'm mostly happy with that speed. Getting the blue gun so far has been pretty good. That was a little bit sloppy because I accidentally jumped a little bit extra. That was also not good because I didn't time out, or I didn't manage my mouse turning very well. If I give myself a little bit of extra room coming around here, it makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, not as good because I still am not just going straight to the eye. Really is important to get there as fast as possible. Just have a very smooth mouse movement. There we go. Okay. We did it. Looked at the eye. So this is the second part. This is a game of leapfrog. This one's pretty difficult to actually do quickly just because it requires really good mouse accuracy, and that's not something I have. Truthfully. Yeah, see? I already screwed that up pretty badly. So that's that. Just practice that one more time. So the important parts about this are, there are actually a lot of very small things. Thanks for coming to watch Prepare to Fight, and looking forward to doing more of the Ganuda stuff, as well as some Fat versus AJ later this week. But thanks for watching. Have a good night. Oop. Alrighty. The last one wasn't too bad, actually. I made a pretty good time on that one. So let me go ahead and explain this, just in case there's anyone else watching. So all the steps that go into getting the screen gun, there's a lot of different things. So the first thing is we need to get the first two cubes. The way we do this is we set up on the left right here during this this crease right here, because you actually you get that right on there, and then we turn left and we grab that. It's like right in our line of sight, as long as we don't move our vertical level. And we specifically place ourselves in this space right here, just so that we're in range of the door, and then we can grab this. As we're running through the door, we want to grab that on the way out, and then we turn backwards and run backwards and hit Q, or escape if you need to. I remapped escape to Q. That's what a lot of speedrunners do, and that just allows you to go ahead and get back here, and you're looking directly at it. If we don't do that, what happens is if you don't look backwards, you end up having to turn 180 once you get back into the map room, and then you have to aim at the map, and that's a lot of work. It's a lot easier to just reorient yourself before you even get into the map room. So there's our crease. Position ourselves right here, and we do our leapfrog. There's that. We didn't get the door. That was a little bit sloppy. And then we turn around, and then you would just teleport to learning to draw from there. But since I'm doing this a couple times, it's a lot easier to do this with the blue gun instead of the green gun for practice purposes, and also because it just doesn't really make a lot of sense with the green gun since you only have the blue gun here. Yeah. Actually, I mean, if you do that correctly, you actually want to Q and then kind of go to the right a little bit. Just because that makes your life a little bit easier. So you be like Q and go away. Go away, Windows. Nobody likes you, except for all the people who buy you or use your software. It's fine. Nobody likes you, Windows. it again. So you just have to be really on top of that. Make sure you're walking through it correctly. That way you can just click on learning to draw when you walk in. That will set you right on top of the green gun, so it's pretty nice. Pretty nice little shortcut. One of the things that saves you the most time in this game is just being able to properly use your escape jumps very, very wisely. So this is horrible so far. I guess I made up for it with sweet stuff. Yeah, okay, actually that's actually a really good idea. Just move into that corner. It's one of those small optimizations. This is what I'm talking about when I do optimizations. Is we make sure that we are in the exact right place so that as soon as we go back to the main menu, we can immediately jump to where we want to be. Alright, and then so we grab the green gun, and then we immediately go back to a jump too far. So I'm going to attempt to do this with the green gun. This may be a little bit more complicated than I'd like it to be, just because you can suck up more than one cube at a time with the green gun, and makes this room kind of a pain in the ass sometimes, but we'll see. If this is like completely undoable, I'll just restart and do it over from the beginning a bunch of times. Actually, that came out pretty nicely. So we want to grab that, and then we want to immediately jump to this one. That's what we're doing here. So this is just putting all these small pieces together. There's basically, you know, there's like the run of each one, and then there's like a transition in between those. And I'm just trying to clean up these transitions a little bit. So that makes it really easy to get in between all these. So there you go, pretty cool stuff. That just makes it a lot easier to get through all of that. So if we do this actually from the beginning, so we can have a nice set of small transitions. I'll look through here, I'll look through that, turn around. And that was actually really nice just now. That was a pretty good time on that blue gun. So go through here, gonna grab that. Grab that. I think I'm slowly actually getting decent at this game. And as I say that, I misclick a couple times. It's awesome. So, this leads us to our yellow gun quest. So, I'll go ahead and do the yellow gun quest a couple times just to get it right. Move through here. As soon as we get to this, we're gonna run and jump. There's some ways to actually drop that and then kind of jump over it, but I'm not very good at it, so I don't do it. Sick. So, if we're going after the yellow gun, we go to jump too far, we go along the right side. Stare at this. Ooh, I didn't break the bridge, that's good. Break the bridge, it basically kills the run. You lose like 6 or 7 seconds, like it's really bad. resources. Wait, what did I press? Why can't I click on anything? Oh, I pressed tab, that's why. My bad. Alright, cool. It was a fail in every single way, so we're just gonna go ahead and go back to jump too far. Around, where's this wall? Okay, there it is. You know, I'm starting to think that it might actually just be worth it to go around the right side, because even though you still have to look at this eye, you probably save the travel time. Like, the time that you save looking at this eye is probably saved in travel time going the shorter way around. I'm gonna wait till we're almost on top of this. I'm gonna go. Like really poor just because I was nervous about that. Oh no, I'm running out of disk space, so I might have to stop streaming, or at least stop recording. I'll go ahead and stop recording, but I should still be able to continue streaming without a problem. Shouldn't be a problem, and this will still be uploaded to YouTube, so it's not like I'm losing this film forever. Yeah, I think it's worth going around the left side. Side. But still want to make sure we're looking at the eye as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Walking, we're walking. Running, we're jumping. Go managing resources. Sick. Just do this run a couple times. Try not to get caught on the wall. Got caught on the wall a little bit, but I think it'll be alright. Jump right here. Easy. No idea why that last one didn't go in. I think you can do it off 3. I'm pretty sure you can do it off 3. You can't do it off 4. That's like the only one that you can't do it off. Like if you try to do the green cross with, and you suck up 5 blocks, it's basically impossible. It's really difficult to actually finish that. So it's got to be either 3 or 4 that you suck up towards the middle. All right. Muscle memory now. I can't do it that way. It just won't work. My muscle memory is to go up, not down. Which is a good thing. It's really nice to know that I actually have muscle memory going on, you know. Oh, I didn't break the bridge. That was close. Really close, actually. It just like doesn't want to fill in that top block. It's weird. That was weird. I've never missed that like that. Not in a while, at least. Alright, I'm thinking I'm going after the green gun every time. Every time you see me turn around there, it's because I think I'm warping into the green gun. which is pretty dumb. Almost on top of it, and then we run. I sucked up 5, so it's basically impossible. You can't actually do it with 5, at least not well. Those 4. There's the 4 that we need. Piece of cake. Still do it every single time. I think it's a little bit more obvious when I do it in the run, but in isolation like this I keep forgetting that that is not the place that I want to go. Oops, I fucked that up pretty badly. Alright. That's not worth it. It just doesn't go on that top one. It's really weird. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the green gun to the yellow gun. Just because that way it's a little bit more straightforward. Actually, I skipped too far ahead. So green gun is, we're back in here, we click on learning and draw, then we click on this. Alright, so restart that because I already fucked up. Draw and then jump too far. We pass the site, then we go to something about a bridge, running into trouble. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's the bottom of the tower. Whatever that's called again. Managing resources. Only 3 that time. Should be able to get through here without a problem. Okay. Six stuff. 6 city. I really want to cast some more Brood War. Probably might actually make a couple of VODs before I go to sleep. I'm still waiting on TBLS replays from Bisu Dagger from the Fat vs. AJ League, and once I get that, then I will be casting a ton, just because it's one thing to cast from first-person VODs, but it's just like, it's not the same, or like if you do recasts over Koreans, like it's not the same as like casting from a replay and having your own control over the viewership. That was bad just because I was talking. Like being able to control like what you see is really nice. It allows you to like really decide what you want to focus on as a caster. If you want to focus on more analytical stuff, or if you just want to focus on height, etc., etc. You can build moments a lot better with it as well. I broke that really badly. stuff. Alright, so to recap, we go to learning draw, grab the green gun, go to bridge or jump too far. We run through here, stare at the eyeball. There's lots of little things that go into this, lots of really small stuff that's built over the course of, you know, just playing this game a lot. It just gets into your muscle memory. Very small things like how to set up for these blocks. Oh wow, that was bad. Or like how to get ready to turn for these warps. Wow, and how to completely fail. That's how you completely fail. That's the muscle memory for completely failing. So we know not to make that mistake again. Okay, so let's go ahead and go from the green gun, which is, sorry, it's going to be on Leap of Faith. So going from the green gun. By the way, you can alternatively start over here and do it the other way around. I prefer to do it this way, it's just easier for me to look. And because I'm right-handed, just generally the motion of moving my mouse cursor left is easier. Stuck on that wall for quite a long time, and on that wall. But not too bad. We're just doing this, we're just practicing this transition real quick. So just going through here, getting the green gun, and then transitioning into yellow. Not going to do the whole thing going into yellow, just until I get up to the other eye. So this is eye-to-eye transition, I guess. We'll call it that, that's its name. Be careful because I have to remember that I'm supposed to still be treating this like I have a blue gun. Otherwise it gets a little bit murky about how easy I can do these things. It makes the run with the blue gun later on much harder because I'm trying to do it like I would with the yellow gun or something. Alright, pretty good. Pretty good. Just small things like that. Small things. So, do this one more time, and then I'll do another way. Yeah, okay, whatever. So let's just go ahead and start from the beginning and just go to yellow. Just see how well I can just get through this stuff really quickly. See how well it's optimized so far. It feels pretty optimized. I think I'm doing individually pretty well. It's just a matter of putting the pieces together and knowing that. Damn it! Sometimes the blue gun gives me trouble. It really shouldn't, but sometimes it does. Easiest gun in the game to get. You don't even need to like have mouse accuracy, but yeah, I still somehow always manage to mess it up. The nice thing about this eye is it gives you a chance to kind of rest and reset your mouse position. Because like I was saying earlier, the difficulty is you end up in a spot where your mouse, you're having to double turn to the left twice. It creates some problems for you, but it gives you a chance to reset your mouse to the correct position and get prepared for this room. There's our green gun. You know, already this is feeling much sleeker and much faster than it was earlier today. I feel like I've definitely made some improvements just in the last 10-20 minutes. Really good. Run in through here, jump over that. probably still use a little bit of optimization there, but no big deal. I screwed that up horribly. Okay. Screwed that up horribly again. After doing this so many times, all of a sudden I just can't do it. Nope, that's not gonna happen. Alright. So apparently I need to practice these two puzzles over and over again for another like 10 minutes because I can't do them correctly. Poor timing. Poor timing again, but it worked. So I guess I can't be too angry about that. That time, so we'll be good on that pull. Okay, we did good. So let's just go ahead and run through this from blue to yellow real quick. Now that's a little bit more optimized. Hopefully I won't fail as miserably next time. Okay. That's a good time if you stretch the wrists. Stretch the wrists, relax, get some tension out of your shoulders, you know, it's good. It's good for you. Okay. A little bit sloppy there, but it'll be okay. My mouse accuracy in part sucks just because I suck at mouse accuracy and I don't train it enough, but also because I have chronic tendonitis in my right wrist, so it makes it a little bit difficult to do some of these maneuvers without being in pain, because I am in pain all the time. My wrists are always in pain. Alright, that felt a little bit more optimized than it normally feels, so that felt a lot better, I think, than my previous runs earlier today. So I'm going to do this one more time just to play around, and then I'm just going to go for a full run, see if I can go ahead and break the record that I set earlier today, my personal best. Personal best is 550 without any lag glitches or packs. I keep saying hacks, none of them are hacks, they're just glitches. This is why I hate using the yellow or the green gun here, is because it sometimes suck at both and cause problems. It's nice that it's becoming muscle memory. Like, I'm no longer thinking about where I'm going. My brain just knows where it's supposed to go next. That's been really nice, just not having to think about what I have to do. Because if you guys watched my streams on the first couple days, I was kind of saying everything, trying to explain it, not only for the viewers, but for myself as well, just trying to keep an eye on things, remember if it... I don't think I did that correctly. Yeah, just start over, it's faster. I'm trying to paint another square. I think I only made 3 extra blocks anyway, so even if I hadn't accidentally screwed myself over there, I still wouldn't have been able to actually get that. So there's my yellow. Alright. So assuming I don't screw up those puzzles, I should be in pretty good shape for a quick run. So let me go ahead and restart. We'll see if we can do things. What do you mean my encoding is overloaded? Oh, it's just saying that because I restarted the game. Okay. Alright, so let's do this in 3, 2, 1, go. Timer's working. Good thing to see so far. That was a little bit slow, but 13 seconds, not bad. Not horrible, not good, but it's, you know, it's somewhere in between. It's mediocre. Whoa, what? What just happened there? How did I fall? That was so weird. That was bizarre. That has never happened to me there. Good news is I got the green gun a little bit faster, so optimization working 2 seconds faster. That's a big deal. That's gonna add up in later stages of the game. Okay, I can keep the ball rolling as I'm going into the yellow gun over here. Resources. Do it as close to where the block is actually standing, that way it's just quicker. Making really good time so far. This is one of my better times for sure, just from that small optimization work that I did earlier. I don't know, I was like actually picking up blocks there. I lost like 2 or 3 seconds. 2 jumps. Sick. Good stuff. That's really good. Got that, nailed that. Good stuff so far. Alright. Easy stuff so far. This is a really good time. This is an actually excellent time so far. That cost me a couple seconds. Not beautiful. That jump wasn't great. But we're moving forward. This is definitely moving a lot faster than it used to. I definitely need to practice this room a couple times just to make sure that it is as optimized as it can possibly be. that would do a pretty decent job overall in this room. It can definitely be sped up quite a bit. What I'm learning is you definitely get a lot more time out of that first one if you just do it correctly and do it on both sides instead of just one side or most of it, because then it makes it a lot easier to move forward with that. So we're just gonna wait and see as soon as that gets over there. Okay, that should be enough. That will be enough for the entire rest of the thing. Just barely enough. It's actually the exact amount that you need. So, I prefer putting in that many blocks. It's gonna be a good timing. Since I can't get on top of this. Oh my god, actually, this cube is killing my run. Straight up. There's so much time there. I'm gonna try to make up with it for it with a perfect shot in here. Perfect shot. There it is. Okay. So 556. Not faster than before. How the hell did I get 550 one time? I swear to God, this is like by far the fastest I've played. Something must have been off with the timer. Maybe the timer lagged or something. I'm just gonna stand here and see if I can get on top. Are starting to rise through the air. Is this one turning yet? Not turning yet. Am I actually keeping the game from moving forward? Or is it just taking a really long time to raise this in the air? Alright, I think that's pretty much going to be it for tonight. Just wanted to play through and optimize a couple things. Thank you all for watching, if you're still tuned in. I appreciate all the support that I can get, and I hope to be doing a couple of other interesting speedruns coming up pretty soon. I'm working on putting together a speedrun for Starbound. Starbound's one of my favorite games, exploration, kind of like No Man's Sky, but it works. And also, I've been playing a lot of Majora's Mask recently, so definitely planning to try some other games as well. This isn't going to be the end of it. But I'm a ways away from actually fully mastering Antichamber, so there's still plenty of room, plenty of time for me to do more and more things. I'm going to be doing, I'm going to try to do this 80% run that I've been doing and try to get it down to about 3 minutes with lag and around 5:30 without lag. Those are my two goals. Other than that, I'll also start learning a 120 signs route, and that's going to take a lot of time. That's going to force me to really do a lot of thinking and a lot of choreographing about how I go in between the rooms and things like that. I could just copy someone else who does the route, but I think it's more interesting if I learn on my own. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and I hope you guys watch and tune in for that. Until then, you can check my YouTube and my Twitter. They're down below. You can also join my Discord for more discussion, primarily about Heroes of the Storm and Brood War, but we talk about pretty much anything, so feel free to stop by and just say hello. Thanks everyone for watching, and have a good night.